What's up everyone, I am Andrew and in this tutorial we are going to do a review between the Divi Page Builder and Elementor. So as you know, Divi used to be a very popular theme. It is still a very popular theme, but now it's actually a page builder. So you can separately use Divi as a page builder on any kind of theme, and Elementor is the very popular page builder that you all know. Now Elementor has a theme called Hello Elementor, and Divi of course is a theme and has the separate page builder, but here we are going to do a review between the two page builders. So we are not going to talk about the Hello Elementor theme because it's a completely separate product, but for Divi we have the Divi page builder and the Divi theme, and the site is actually selling them together. So if I just click on pricing, we have the pricing for all of the things by the Divi company. So you get access to Divi, the entire range of products, including Divi, the most popular WordPress theme, which itself includes the Divi page builder. And if I just brought products and the Divi page builder plugin, and here it explains that you can use a Divi as a plugin for any kind of theme, but again for the pricing, you get the same pricing. So basically you get the same pricing, and it's Divi plus the page builder. And for Elementor, of course, we have the pricing here. We have the cloud website builder, but we are just focusing on the page builder plugin, which everyone uses and loves. So here we have $49 per year for one website activation. So this is the essential plan, which you get access to everything in the pro version of Elementor. Of course, Elementor has a free version, and we will be testing all of them. So here I will talk about the Divi theme and page builder, also the free version of Elementor and the paid version of Elementor. But again, it's $49 per year for the pro version. For Divi, it's $89 per year for the pro version, but you also get access to the theme. So actually it's bundling them together. So you have the theme and you have the page builder. So it makes the process a little harder to review these things, because on one side you are getting a theme plus a page builder, on the other side you're only getting a page builder, and you have to purchase your theme or use a free theme separately. So it makes the review a little harder, because we have to pay attention that we do have a theme here when getting access to Divi. Of course, it's cheaper if you add the price of the theme. So if you're going to add a theme and use it with Elementor, it's going to be more expensive. But if you just want to use the page builder, it's more affordable to use Elementor. But we are just going to take a look at the features, because features also are very important. You want to choose something that gives you the most features, is very easy to use, and has lots of layouts. So let's just see what we can do with these two brands. So here I have a website with a Divi theme just installed. So I have the latest version of the Divi theme, and of course it includes the Divi page builder. And I also have a website which only has Elementor, the free version, and I'm using the Nib theme. So Nib is a very good free theme, so I'm just going to use it here. But it doesn't really matter, because all of WordPress themes work greatly with Elementor. And I also have Elementor-Pro.test, which is a website running the pro version of Elementor. So we are going to review the pro version of Elementor, actually with Divi, but we also take a look at the free version to really see which one is the best option for you. So here I'm just going to create a page and click on Use Divi Builder to just launch Divi. So we have a page with a Divi Builder loading up, and we have these take the tower or start building. I just click on Start Building, and we also have this video, a short introduction. So we have rows and sections. So let's just click on Start Building. So we get this page here. Now we have built from scratch. So you can just start with a blank canvas and build anything you want. You can choose a pre-made layout or clone an existing page. So pretty much similar to Elementor. So if you have the pro version of Elementor, you have access to pre-made layouts, and you can also clone an existing page. So here it's completely the same, and we're going to focus on building from scratch because it actually shows the features. The layouts are pretty much the same and very cool on both platforms, so we are going to focus on building and the build tools. So here we have the empty canvas, and let's just launch Elementor. So let's just do it with the pro version. We have the free version to just show you, but we are going to mainly focus on the pro version. So here we have Elementor, here we have Divi. Now this is a pro version of Elementor. In the pro version, we have, of course, access to all of the features. And of course, Divi doesn't have a free version. So if you want to use Divi, you just have to see the tutorials and read the features, but you cannot play with the free version. This is actually a downside for some people who are unsure whether to purchase Divi or not. But for Elementor, we do have a free version that you can just run on any website, and it's actually very good on its own. Now in the pro version, you first have access to pro elements. So here, this post, portfolio, form, all of them are pro. In the free version, they are locked and you cannot use them. And also in the pro version, you have access to these global widgets, so which allows you to have a widget and use it on multiple places and then update it in a single place, and all of them will be updated. Very cool feature. But the navigator, the responsive mode, history, all of them are available in the free version. So if I just bring the free version here on, you can see that it's pretty much similar to the pro version. We have the basic elements, but the pro elements are locked, so we know that. And we also do not have access to the global widgets. Again, this is another difference. And one final difference is that in the free version, you only have the page builder, but you do not have the actual website builder. So in the pro version, you can create headers and footers and this kind of stuff. So it's actually a website builder, but the free version is only a page builder, so you do not have any access to templates. So templates are for building complete websites, and as you can see, it needs to upgrade. Now Divi also has similar features, so and it works pretty cool. So you can have your header, you can have your footer, so both of them are actually both the Elementor Pro. So I'm just going to close the free version of Elementor. We are done with it, but you know which elements are not available in the free version. Now I was saying both of these plugins, Elementor Pro and Divi, are actual website builders. So if you set up Elementor on any kind of theme, you instantly, Elementor Pro of course, have access to the website builder, which allows you to create your footer or your header, so you can have actually customize the theme or replace the theme more correctly, because you're not customizing the theme, but you're rather changing the layout completely and replacing the header and footer. The same functionality is available in Divi. We will take a look at it, but just know that both of them are website builders. Now let's just start to see how it works. Now as you can see on Divi, we do not have these editor here on the left, or this navigator on the right, or these options. So on Divi, they are trying to create something very visual. So this is the first difference that you notice, and this is actually the main thing they're advertising for Divi. So they say that on Divi, everything is actually visual. So as you can see, we do not have any other setting on the page. So you click here and you set your row. So for example, I want to have a row with 2 columns. Now I have it. Now I have to insert my module. So for example, I put a button here. I can just click on it and I have the button. And if I just click on it again, I have the setting. I can just save it. So as you can see, everything is completely visual. This is the main selling point for Divi. On the other hand, for Elementor, you have a standard layout like photo editing softwares like Photoshop. So you have this panel here. You can drag your element. You see what you're doing, of course, but it can be different a little from your actual live website, because you have these panels here. You have a smaller screen, and you have this navigator. Now, of course, we can turn off the navigator or just hide this panel and have a complete view here. But this is actually the first difference that you notice. So here on Elementor is more like a standard editing software. So you put the heading, and if I click here on it, I get this layout and setting on the left. But for Divi, there is no left sidebar, and each element has this pop-up editor. So you click, you get a pop-up, and you have the setting for the element. That can be a row or an element. So this is the first difference. I personally like Elementor more because it's more clean to work with. For example, one problem I usually have with Divi is that these elements can intersect. So here, as you can see, this is going behind this one, and when your page gets very messy and you have lots of content, then it's sometimes really hard to select an element. For Elementor, it's cleaner because you're not having these pop-ups everywhere. So you have your elements here, you have your navigator on the right, and everything is on its place. It's more like doing a software like Illustrator or Photoshop, so you have options there, but Divi is a little different. So this is the first difference that you see. Then for elements, we have pretty much cool elements for Divi, the essential ones: sidebar, testimonial, a number count, and some add-ons. So you can add add-ons and more modules to Divi by installing add-ons. So if I just, for example, click on this library, we also have the Divi Cloud. Elementor also has it, so you have more add-ons. Now for Elementor, we also have very cool add-ons here, but there are many plugins that allows you to have more add-ons. So I have a complete video on it that you can check out. But for example, Royal Elements is just a plugin, a free plugin with, of course, premium version that you can just install and just instantly add more elements here. So basically, although for both of them, you can have more add-ons or third-party add-ons. Here, Elementor has better third-party add-ons because, of course, it's more popular. So again, here I prefer Elementor, but again, it really depends on you most of the time, but Divis are for users completely enough. So you have the basic elements really, and honestly, so you have button, you have counter, call to actions, so contact forms, content timers, dividers, portfolio, so, and also more on the library. So really, this is not a downside of Divi, but if you're someone who wants to experiment with new elements every day, Elementor has more on that. So you get more ones available on the marketplace, but probably less natively. Here on Divi, we have lots of cool ones available natively, but the plugins are not as robust and as a lot as Elementor. So this is another difference. I talked about how visual Divi tries to be, and you can just see that here. So for example, you can see that I can just change the layouts very easily by just clicking on them or dragging them. This is a little different for Elementor. So you can drag for some elements, but Elementor is more focusing on these panels. Divi is completely created using the editor and the screen and not panels. So we do not have any side panels here. So this can be cool for some people. Some people really love this feature of Divi. For me, this is just Elementor is just fine, but again, this is the main selling point for Divi. Now, I'm just going to discard and exit from Divi, and here we have the Divi theme options and theme builder. So theme builder is what allows you to have your global header, footer, and body. Now we have a complete tutorial on Divi, and it's easy to work with. So when you get the hang of it and you learn how to use it, it's easy, but also for Elementor it's very easy. So really, I do not see any big difference here. It can be a matter of taste, but both of them do a very good job for creating, for being a theme builder or creating headers and footers. So that's fine. And finally, of course, Divi is coming with a theme which can help you save a lot. And so we should talk about the Divi theme. The Divi theme is a standard theme. It's fast, it's responsive, everything is just okay, it's easy to use. So I can't say much about the theme. So it's a standard theme. Of course, this is not my favorite theme. There are lots of themes on the WordPress marketplace. So for example, I really like Astra and Neve and GeneratePress and OceanWP. So this is not in my list of 4 best themes, but really there is nothing that we can complain about the Divi theme. It's responsive, it's fast, it allows you to customize different parts of it. So in the customizer, we have some options here, some basic options, but Divi is not limited to the customizer. Lots of features are actually controlled by the Divi builder. So even if you read their documentation for some basic things like changing a little thing here or there, you have to use the page builder. It can be sometimes a tedious task, but if you want to have full power of your theme, full control of your theme, then Divi is something that you want to reach. So for me, it's a little sometimes tiresome to change basic things by using the builder, but the power you get is amazing. So you can change different aspects of the theme. So this is it. This is what I can say about Elementor and Divi. And if you're asking me, I personally like Elementor because it's the most popular page builder. So there is a strong community that is getting bigger every day. There are lots of add-ons that are today on the market, and lots of add-ons will come in the future. So it's an investment that you don't lose anything in the future. So I'm sure that Elementor will be a top-notch plugin and top-notch brand for WordPress for a long time. So this is why I choose Elementor, but it doesn't mean Divi has any downside or is weak on anything, because of course Elementor is the first, most popular, and really when you are the biggest and most popular, a lot of attention goes to your plugin, goes to your services. There are lots of tutorials, there are lots of add-ons, and the company has more time changing things. For Divi, it's not the most popular page builder or the most popular theme, but they have done a very good job making things easy. So my final vote is slanted toward Elementor for most users, but there is a big but here, and that's if you want to use a simple one tool for creating your whole WordPress website, then Divi is something that you cannot find other places. Because with Divi, you pay a fee, a yearly fee or one-time price, and then you get access to both the theme and both the page builder, which both of them are just great without any error and without any big problems. So both of them work greatly. For Elementor, you have to pay, but you only get a plugin. Then there is Hello Elementor, but I really do not like Hello Elementor, really. I love Elementor page builder, but really Hello Elementor has no place in my favorite WordPress theme. So you have to pay for another theme. There are free themes that you can use. For example, the Astra, the free version of Astra is super cool, but if you want to have a control over every aspect of your theme, you do need to buy a premium theme, and that's when Divi starts to shine. So on Divi, you are paying a single fee for both the page builder and for both the theme, and you have a single website, a single support team that can help you. So you only have to learn Divi, and that's for your page builder and for your theme. For Elementor, you have to learn Elementor and you have to learn the theme itself. And whenever you have a problem, you have to reach Elementor, the support for Elementor, and also the support for the theme. So you have to weigh these two options and see what kind of person are you. Are you a person who likes to experiment new things, has no problem learning different kind of tools, working with different kind of themes, and who wants to just reach on the internet, learn himself from tutorials, from videos, install add-ons? Then definitely Elementor is for you, because there are lots of resources out there. But if you are a person who just wants to stick to a plan and just work with single theme and don't has much time learning different technologies, then Divi is for you, because again, it's very powerful, it's responsive, it's fast, and it's easy to use. So really it's something that you can consider. And that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel for more WordPress content. And like always, you can reach our team from the link in the description.